This is a collection of photographs that was held by the family, the Shackleton family. It's not held in any public institution or archive that you could go to. The family themselves had this material still, and still do. I'd heard of it, I'd heard rumours of it, this collection, but I didn't realise just how extensive it was. And it covered, I suppose, a 30-year period of a lady called Jane Shackleton, who was married into the Shackleton family, and originally the Shackletons came from Kildare, but they moved to Lucan in Dublin along the Liffey. The Shackletons had a mill there called Anna Liffey Mill, and Mrs. Shackleton, when she moved there after they married, had a dark room built in the mill, and she basically took her own photographs and produced all her own photographs. She was very interested in industrial subjects. Most photographers during the late 19th century, early 20th century wouldn't have paid a blind bit of notice to a mill building or something industrial like that. It was seen as too banal. Nobody would be interested in that. But because her family came from that background, and because industry at the time in Ireland was so intimately connected with the waterways, she took a lot of photographs of the inland waterways, the Grand Canal especially. And the family would go on trips along the Grand Canal and the River Shannon as well. And she also took a lot of trips to the west of Ireland, in particular the Aran Islands, all along the west coast, but in particular the Aran Islands, and in particular Inishmore, the biggest of the Aran Islands. And she took a lot of interest in talking to people there and photographing the people there. A lot of people who visited the Aran Islands at the time, with a camera especially, took photographs of Dún Aengus and the big stone forts and the early churches on Inishmore. You know, some of the stereotypical images, you could say. But she took more of an interest in the people as well. And that really comes across in many of her photographs, not just of the Aran Islands, but right across the country.